So somebody posted 2 comments on my recent video, so I'm going to address it. Yep, you're a Mormon heading to hell in a false doctrine. So when you think about hell, what is hell? Fire and brimstone. Okay, so now if you read the book of Revelation, it tells you that death and hell were thrown into the lake of fire. So there's not going to be a hell. So what really is going to happen is Yah's going to collect his people, his elect, and take them to his holy mountain, Mount Zion, and everybody that stays on the earth is going to rain fire and brimstone. So that's your hell. And the earth gets started over again for the last time. As you can see in the scripture reading, the earth is reserved for fire on what? Judgment Day. So this is Linda Vincent's first comment. This is not biblical, so what religion are you involved in? Israel is the nation we need to be watching, and the Middle East is where all the action takes place. You know that Israel is the people, not a place, right? Not sure what religion you are that you just said all that. Mormon? I will be coming back to the Mormons. First of all, I'm not a Christian, I am a Hebrew. That's why you find all the Paleoheretics throughout all the Americas, including my island of Puerto Rico. So if anything, I am part of the Northern Kingdom. And Jehudah is part of the Southern Kingdom. As you can see here, these Israelites. And another thing, we were told to be disciples of all nations, not Christians. As you can see here in the pyramid, the Abrahamic religions are in the pyramid, control opposition. At the top of the pyramid, Queen Elizabeth, and above her, the Holy See, the Pope. And according to Albert Pike, these three religions are going to turn on each other on last days and destroy each other. And keep in mind that the covenant was made with Abraham and Isaac, not Abraham and Ishmael. As you can see in this reading of Psalms, they say, "Come, let us wipe them out as a nation. Let the name of Israel be remembered no more. For they conspired with one accord against you. They made a covenant, the tents of Edom and the Ishmaelites, along with other nations." And Jehoshua was a Hebrew. He was never a Jew or a Christian. Two different things. Hebrews and Jews are two different things. And you ever notice that the Khazars never called themselves Hebrews? And Jehoshua would not be celebrating any pagan holidays, but the feast days. And he will be keeping with the commandments by keeping the Sabbath holy, the real Sabbath day, not the one that Rome gave to the world for the worship of the sun god. It's even in the Constantine's Creed that to become a Christian, you had to do away with anything that had to do with the Hebrew Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, including a Sabbath day, and give your worship to the day of the sun for Sunday. So yeah, Yahushua was not a Christian. And for that territory over there, Israel, Israel's a people, not a place. Nevertheless, the time will come when I will heal Jerusalem's damage and give her prosperity and peace. I will rebuild the cities of both Judah and Jashua and restore their fortunes. So when he gathers us, there will be peace in the land. You can't tell me that that state of Israel, that there's peace. There's never been peace there. Ever since they created it, there's been nothing but war over there. And these people never accepted Yahushua HaMashiach ever. Anyway, so how do you think that these are God's people? You see right here, Israel, modern day state, 1948. Man-made state of Israel. Jews and Hebrews are closely related terms with different historical meanings. So when they colonized us, they took our language away from us. So the reading of Zephaniah. At that time, I would change the speech of my returning people to pure Hebrew so that they all could worship Adonai together. And these people don't speak Hebrew, they speak Jiddish. So let's do the gematria on the word Jiddish. We are living in a matrix and everything works in numbers. And I covered this before. Barak is the beast in the book of Revelation. He works with the false prophet and the king of England, better known as the District of Columbia. There you go. Pizzagate, Mr. Beast. Muhammad, because these people all worship Allah. Rothschild's choice. Again, to Gematria, Jiddish, blockchain. And our people match the curses of Deuteronomy. Not them. They own everything. We broke covenant and the curses of Deuteronomy fell on us. The northern kingdom fell first, followed by the southern kingdom. And Adonai would take you back to Egypt in ships. Gematria, Egypt. Skull and bones. The Simpsons, I'll be coming back to The Simpsons in the next video. And the star of Matt. Looks familiar? Isis? Remember, this is all on the Jiddish. And there you go. This is a star, right? That's both energies, duality, both male and female energy in one vessel. One world, one religion, one gender. You see the very top? Rothschild bloodline. Cash becomes mark of the beast. And he should become ruler of the treasures of gold and silver and all the precious things of Egypt. The Vatican owns all the world currency, and the Rothschilds are the bankers to the Vatican. Is it starting to make sense? And also on the Jiddisch, Isus, as in the Celtic sun god that they gave to the world to worship. The New Testament of Isus, Christ, the Druid, sun god. So in the reading of Revelation 3:9, it's referring to the Khazars, better known as the 13th tribe, identity thieves. And the reading Ezekiel. And afterward the Spirit of Yah carried me back to Babylon, which is America, to the Hebrews in exile there. And so ended the vision of my visit to Jerusalem that happens to be in Utah. And I told the exiles everything that Adonai had shown me. In the reading Isaiah, the middle of the earth, and the center of the nations could only be Jerusalem or Mount Zion, which happens to be the holy mountain. And there happened to be a Mount Zion in Utah. Located in the southeast corner of California, only a few miles away from Mexico and Arizona, sits the official center of the world, recognized by the EU as the center of the world. So the lands were divided between Noah's sons. Japheth got Europe and Asia, Ham got Africa, and Shem got the Americas, and the Israelites come from Shem. History of humanity. As you can see here, this is the old map, a real map of Israel. And that happens to be in the four corners: Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, that area that the Mormons have taken over. And I'm coming back to that. America is Granada, Israel, the promised land. You can see Mount Zion right there, and in the bottom, Jerusalem. Yes, the Mormons do know that the Native Americans are the Northern Kingdom. Just like every religion, they took over everything, so there's half truths in every religion. From the Kabbalah tree, Siege of Jerusalem, Babylonian captivity. This is when the Mormons took over a sacred site. Mormon Church, Supreme Messianic Rite. All roads lead to Rome. So Linda Vincent, I hope that I was clear enough and answered all your questions.